So you guys know that I live kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Not many people know where that is. It's a lot of farmland and et cetera, et cetera.
Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Bel Air.
So we've been working on this mosque for a while. There was problems with it where, you know, we got this 50 acre of land a few years ago, and people around the area were like, no, absolutely not. Like, we're not having this.
This was like a town hall that you guys had, right? And they were like in opposition of the mosque.
There was a hearing for it, and they were basically claiming that it was going to cause traffic jams and all types of like random issues that weren't true, because there's a Dunkin' across the street that is completely packed. Like, and for all of the, you know, Friday prayers put together in a month, it wouldn't accumulate as much as that Dunkin' will accumulate in an hour, like straight up. Because it's, you know, people need their coffee, whatever, it's by the highway. That's where they go. So, and it's not an issue. Anyways, this plot of land, we've been building on it and it's coming together a little bit better. But for now, we still pray in the house. There's a house that came with the land, and then there's like a barn, and then another place that we're trying to turn into a mosque, right? So this house, the current mufti who's staying there, basically a scholar of Islam, is staying there. He is the first person to ever stay in the house, right? So he's the residential imam, and he's staying there. And we had iftar with him the other day. We were like, you know, let's go. Sahur with him the other day. We were like, let's take him out. You know, we'll hang out, get to know him a little bit. And we ended up going back to the house. We're like, let's go eat there. We pull up there. It's like super dark because this land is just like in the middle of the woods. The house is like scary looking as is because it's super old. It's very old.
Did they renovate it?
No, I mean, they're working on renovating it.
Okay.
So to a degree, it's been renovated a little bit, but still, like outside, all of that, like it's very scary looking, right? So we get over there, we're like, hold on, Mufti, like you've been staying here? He's like, yeah. And we're like, this is low key scary. He's like, wait till you get inside. We go inside and there's like noises coming from everywhere, first of all. Yeah. There's noises coming from everywhere. And it's me, our friends Ahmed and Usman, my brother Dawar, and the Mufti, right? Ahmed is like freaking out. He's like looking everywhere. He's checking because a new noise out of random places. And this is like, there's no one else there because it's just this house in the middle of like 50 acres. And the neighbors are like way far away, right? So all these noises are coming out. And then the Mufti's like, yeah, first night I stayed here, there was like noises coming out of the attic. And it was just like a knock, knock, knock. And he's like, I went upstairs to go check it out. It stopped. And then I came back downstairs and it started again.
Oh my gosh.
And then the room that he's in, there's like a frame there. And he sleeps there every day. And then one day it cracks.
Without ever falling?
Yeah.
Stop.
And I was like, how do you know it wasn't cracked before? He's like, no, I sleep there every day. It cracked while I was there, right? What?
You know there's a movie about this, right? It's called Paranormal Activity.
I know. You know,
this is in real time.
I was saying there's like that the Haunting of Connecticut. There's about to be one haunting in Bel Air. After whatever's going on in this mosque. We looked it up and the house was built in the 1800s.
Stop.
Jeez.
It's that old. Like, it's possible that this land was used for like lynching.
Yeah.
Like you never.
Or something.
Because there was slaves in Maryland.
Yeah.
But point being that this house is
or
mad
anybody
old.
could have also just like died in the house too.
Probably people. I mean.
Yeah. 1800.
It's been like,
it's been over 100 years. So, I mean, I'm sure there's like.
Lots of years. So up in the attic though, like we went in the attic, right?
So you guys are looking for this stuff basically.
I mean, the thing is when you're watching a scary movie, you're like, why would you ever go towards the noise? Why would you ever do this? It's scarier just hearing noises.
And not knowing.
What it is. Because if you go and check it out, I do this at my own house. I hear, you know, some tapping or something. I go upstairs and I'm like, oh, the fridge is making ice. All right, cool. So otherwise I'd be laying there and be like.
You guys were hearing a noise and you followed it? Or
no,
were you guys
not
following
his
like,
we just wanted to check out the attic.
Okay.
We checked out the attic and it's like, so there's 3 floors And then the attic is like, there's another secret door that leads up a small, narrow, narrow steps.
Stop.
And then it's like an attic. And then there's a room in the attic that you open. It's like a square door that you have to like crouch through. And then it's this room that looks like any haunted like movie room would be, where like you know classically where the person turns on the lighter and then there's a face.
Yeah.
It's that room.
Wow.
And then
what's in it?
It's nothing besides like creaky woods and it's like this, you know, it's a triangle shaped, you know, little attic space. It's like the attic of the attic. And then all the way down, it's pretty big. And then all the way down, you walk, there's a window. And then outside of it, all you see is the tree from The Conjuring.
No.
I'm not even kidding you. And there's a swing on it.
Oh my god.
That's the only thing you can see through the window. So I'm putting this out there right now that this is where our mosque is. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
And if you hear of any weird stories or situations coming from that area, just know.
Yeah.
There's also a random RV parked outside. I asked him whose it is. He says, I have no idea. And he's the only one that lives there.
Here's the best thing about this mosque location, right?
Yeah.
A lot of mosques have issues with like donations and stuff like that. Not enough people donate. But around the Halloween time, make it a haunted attraction.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Haunted Imam's house.
Haunted Imam's house.
The haunted mosque.
The haunted mosque. It's
Dude,
easy.
that's lit.
All the people around your area, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, let's check it out.
Wait. Check this out. So, you know, I told you guys that you know, the neighbors, they're not huge fans of the mosque, right?
Yeah.
One of the
They're 50 acres away. So are they worried?
Yeah, they're still worried. By the way, there was like, I was at the hearing, right? And I was the only one that spoke up for us because all the uncles were like scared and stuff. And there's this one other brown kid that was, you know, he was going to speak up. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, another member of the youth. This is good. Because when the kids do it, like the adults feel
more
silly.
Wholesome,
Yeah. And you know, no accent. So it's like, for some reason that's a barrier, which I get. But having a kid speak on the behalf of a community for some reason helps. So I'm like, okay, another brown kid. The brown kid goes up and he goes, yeah, this should not be built.
What?
he goes, yeah, my grandfather has trouble walking, and with all this traffic, it's going to cause a lot of problems. So yeah, I'm totally against this. And then he goes and sits down. I was like,
bruh.
Like, let me go meet you outside.
Did he even discuss like the fact that he was gonna go up and talk with anybody, or did he just decide last minute and nobody knew?
I think he took one for the team, and he was like, you know what? I already live around all these people. I'm gonna pretend to assimilate, and we're gonna keep everything cool.
What an irrelevant like piece of information, though.
What an irrelevant person. So anyways, okay. So the last thing is that one of the neighbors, we had like, you know, we had a funeral not that long ago, a janaza, and we had to think quick on our feet because we don't have all of the setup that some of the other communities have. So we have to borrow a lot of things and do things a certain way to facilitate the situation the best we can, right? So there was a big crowd, you know, not that long ago when this funeral happened, and it was a shock. It was a shocking death. So naturally people were there and wanted to support and show up in whatever way they could. One of the neighbors complained and was like, why are you guys gathering? Like, it's Corona, blah, blah, blah. Like it's a funeral. Like, it's a once, you know.
Were you guys burying on that land too?
We weren't.
Okay.
We were just, you know, praying, and then we were going to keep it moving and go to a land not that far away. But he was like complaining about it. And we explained, like, you know, this doesn't happen. It's just like, you know, this is the circumstance. And then, you know, he went back or whatever. Later on, complains again that there's gatherings happening, and we're following CDC guidelines and all of that, how it's supposed to be. And then after the complaint, a week later, he falls off a ladder.
Stop.
Wow.
And breaks like his arm or something. He gets hurt after he complains, and everyone was like, wait, that's crazy. Like, how did that happen? Like, some people were like, oh, he deserves it, whatever, right? The Mufti goes, no, this is the jinn from the mosque that are doing this. I was like,
is he just joking?
Stop it. No, he's serious about all this. He's like, I've seen much worse things.
Actually, I just want to know what happened to the kid though.
What kid?
The kid you're talking about.
Anybody like
the jinn
rough
hit
him
him
up a
too?
little? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta check up on my boy. I don't know what
Is he
happened
like
to him.
a common mosque goer? He just came and gave that
Oh
information.
no, I
for
don't think he's
reason?
Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
Otherwise, we would have known.
Well,
Yeah.
this was at the town hall where like everyone was.
Yeah.
Okay.
That-
this little brown boy.
Yeah, he could have been,
Yeah.
Christian, Hindu, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Me thinking like a mosque goer is a betrayer.
No. That would have been funny,
Yeah.
actually. We were like, yo, you skeevy boy. But yeah, I mean, like, this is the situation we're in. Like, if you try to do it, like Monster House, where you do try to do something in the house attacks back.
Yeah.
We're praying in a monster house over
Monster
here. people.
Mosque.
Monster Mosque. Yo, the
Oh
movie
my
ideas.
gosh.
Back to your documentary thing. Dude, also, we need to document this.
Yeah.
Like, every
I mean,
time
you
we
guys
go
should
there.
have.
Wait, hold on. This should
Well,
be.
no,
We
A,
didn't know.
you should have
we
a,
should take like some sort of like ghost hunter and go and record
stay
for the
there.
vlog.
Should we stay
Let's
there?
vlog it.
Yeah. And
Yo,
vlog.
come over. Seriously, like,
Stay there.
Record
Yeah.
it.
we
for
need to
the
get
vlog.
That'll be
you,
hype.
some of the boys over, and
Well-
like just stay the night.
Yeah.
Nah, do this. Have like a weekly holocaust, right? Call it Chilling with the Jinns.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Oh my.
I'm good.
A Ouija board. Pull up.
I'm,
No,
I'm
there's
just saying.
There's a lot of people that, want to do things like that. And I don't mess with that stuff.
Yeah.
Because especially people who are like educated and know about stuff, sometimes they take it too far and they're like, oh, like you guys want to see, let me like show you and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about it.
Not trying to mess with the paranormal.
I'm sure don't want to mess with it. Like we good on this side. So again, something happens. This is what is happening over here on our side.
At least we have a new vlog coming out soon
Yep.
with
Coming soon.
with this paranormal stuff.
What paranormal stuff?
Like you're gonna go vlog it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like just put it out there already.
I'm
like-
volunteering you.
Yeah, Rono Pono chilling with the Jinns.
Chilling with the Jinns.